Hi, I'm Ken Taylor. Today's topic is the secret to effective decision making. Now I'm going to give you the answer right up front. The secret to effective decision making is the answer to this question: what's best moving forward? Now this sounds rather obvious, but it's simply not how we're wired to think. The reality is most of our decisions are made through autopilot, and autopilot is full of emotional baggage and biases. Those are simply not things we want to bring to the decision-making equation. What you'll find is our decision-making equation is typically full of irrelevant variables. And once we can delete these variables from our equation, we can make much better decisions. Our goal is to focus on just a few factors that will get us to the right answer to what's best moving forward. So what causes this noise in the system? Well, here are three culprits. Number one is justification. You see, how the human mind works is we decide and then we justify. That is, we make a snap decision most of the time, and then we look for cues to support that decision. So if you find yourself listing a lot of factors in support of a decision that you've made, you're clearly justifying. My suggestion would be to eliminate as many of these factors as you can, get down to one or two key factors that's best for making the decision and what's best for moving forward. That is how you filter out the noise. The next culprit is familiarity. We gravitate to the familiar. Unfortunately, this is a mental shortcut, and it's a form of risk aversion. Familiarity is the seed of inflexibility, and it kills innovation and growth. We've always done it that way is not a very good justification for continuing to do something. Remember Einstein's definition of insanity, which is doing something over and over and over again and expecting different results? The third culprit is doubling down. Now, this is simply throwing good money after bad, and it's almost always a mistake. We come by this most likely from our ancestors. It's inherited. It's a form of loss aversion because our ancestors, our distant ancestors, couldn't afford to lose the basic necessities of life. Therefore, they had a greater fear of loss than a desire to gain. This thinking, unfortunately, drives us to hold on to things way too long, whether it's processes, tools, or even people that no longer are able to provide us with what we need to achieve our goals. So a similar concept to this in the economic world is called the sunk cost, which is simply something that we've paid for, a cost that we will never be able to recuperate. But this creeps into our decision making as another noise variable, something that shouldn't be included in the decision making process. The lesson here is the past is gone. Don't let the past negatively impact your decisions for what's best moving forward, because what's best moving forward is forward thinking.